Hello. Thank you for tuning in to this week's read. Let's see. For the main part of the read, the tarot I'm going to use is the Ultimate RPG Tarot Deck by Jeff Aldrich and John Taylor. Here's a picture of the box. And there's a website, I think it's Simon & Schuster. Yeah, Simon & Schuster. Feel free to freeze frame and check out that if you want that information for the tarot deck. Oracle cards. Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco, one of my favorites. And Rockpool Publishing, yes, Rockpool Publishing. Here at the bottom, if that focuses, is the website, rockpoolpublishing.com.au. A as in apple, U as an umbrella. I don't know if you can I don't know if you're going to be able to see the rest that's on the back here, but if you want to freeze frame and check it out, feel free. The dice I use, I now have a 21-sided dice, which does omit 0 for the Fool, but it gives me most of them. And I got a 14-sided dice for the minor arcana, and I've updated. Here is the website for them. If it focuses. I think it says Tom Anders there. There's this. Some people use those things. Feel free to use that thing if you want to use that thing. It's also, I think the smaller dice came in this. It's called the Dice Shop. I don't know if you can see it. mathartfun.com if you want to check out that website. Okay. With that being said, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. It's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. And now on to your reading. See if I pointed the right way this time. Hello, Pisces. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Pisces? Okay. Coming in hot. Something's coming in fast. Oh, do we have like a secondary? Yes, we do. Something hidden. Something hidden. There's definitely something hidden coming in fast. Some hidden things coming in here. Alright, so, well, we got another deck here. I like this deck. Something hidden coming in. Okay, so, alright. Wheel of Fortune here for you. So for the people this is going to hit with, it may not have happened yet, but something's going to pop out of the blue. Just come in fast, and it's going to be like, wow, what's going on here? Quick change. Something coming in. I think it's like your ship coming in a way. Something you've been waiting for. Now, I feel a little weird about saying that. Maybe not waiting for, like, I've wanted it, but waiting for, like, oh, yeah, that's cool. Like, for example, if this was a business or a work situation, getting an offer or getting some type of promotion that, like, maybe I didn't know I wanted, maybe I didn't know it was even a thing. It's kind of like maybe you work in data processing and somebody's like, well, we have an opening in the art department. We think you'd be great for that. We've seen you do some cool things. And it's kind of like, wasn't even in I wasn't thinking about it. But I'll take it. One of those things, kind of like that. Something you want is showing up. Something I feel like you want, but you don't realize you want. It's like that. It's just kind of like, wasn't even thinking of that, but yeah, that's cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. There's a good connection here. We always enjoy a good connection, don't we? Good connection in the past. It's affecting this. Can we get a little bit more about this good connection in the past for Pisces? Emperor, half in, half out. 6 of Pentacles, half in, half out. Something in the past you had to deal with. And it wasn't the most enjoyable thing, but it wasn't the worst thing either. I don't know how to explain this. It makes me feel like maybe whatever it was in the past, when it was happening, it was really uncomfortable. But now I look back and I'm like, well, it was what it was. I don't know. I don't feel like this is something that currently holds you down. Something that you did do well with it successfully, and I feel like it worked out it's one of those things that kind of worked out in your favor, but like what you had to go through to make it work out. I don't know, it doesn't hold me down now is what I keep feeling. It doesn't hold you down now, but it's kind of like, yeah, okay. This seems to have a connection to this. Making it through something, making it what you could, making out fairly in a positive way, but not really, like, if I had a chance to do it again, I'm like, I wouldn't do it. It's one of those things. This is something, but when you did this, whatever this connection is to the past, you made alliances without realizing it. People liked the way you handled yourself. People liked the fact that you stood up for yourself. This may be one of those times where you had to stand up for yourself, but the way you did it, you made sure you said what you had to say, but you didn't worry about it. I don't know. We're not going to go too crazy with the past because I feel like we can go down a lot of different layers and avenues, but it's basically you have good connections from the past, from a situation that maybe you don't really care for, but people noticed and you did well with it. Coming forward, this opportunity, something's being offered to you. I feel like this is something like, I keep going to like the art department thing. Kind of like it's not something I was thinking about, but maybe it's something you do like. You're like, actually, I do kind of like that. Wasn't expecting to do that at this company or this situation or whatever, but I do like that, and I think that might be really cool. Maybe I would like that. It's an opportunity that I feel like there's a lot of work involved, but I'm excited about it. It's kind of like, yeah, I want to do that. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I mean, if that's what I'm going to be doing 8 hours a day, actually, that would be kind of cool. I mean, I'm going to be busy doing stuff anyway. I feel like you're going to be busy doing stuff anyway. It's just changing what you normally do, and you're doing something else. Queen of Wands comes in with this offer. The Star card comes in too. I feel like this is two different people. It's almost like the way you're coming into this situation is two other people aren't getting along, but they both agree that you're a good choice. So it's like if you're getting an offer and you're like, this, I wasn't even thinking that was a thing. There's two other people involved here. Take it with a grain of salt. They don't seem to really get along, even though they could, but they don't, is what I get. They could get along, it's like they literally choose not to. Whatever that's about. But they both seem to look at you in a favorable light. That's one of the reasons this is coming towards you. So what is it? We got two cards face down. There's a change that is kind of having an issue. This is why. Whatever you're getting offered, somebody else has created disappointment in the same situation. And for example, if we're going to use that job situation where like you end up in the art department, there might be somebody who's leaving that quite abruptly, aka fired, or however that worked out. Or somebody has been proven that they can't be trusted to do certain things, so their position has been moved. And it's kind of like we've hired people, if we're going to use the job thing, we've hired people that are supposed to know what they're doing, but we end up having to train them to do it our way anyway. So what's the point? Let's just promote somebody from within that we actually believe will do it the way we actually want it done and just go that road with it. And I don't know, I feel like it's something like that. The disappointment is not with you. The disappointment was with somebody else screwing something up, and they're like, we've tried to get people to do this, and the people we get in that position we can't seem to trust. But we already know we can trust Pisces. We already know Pisces will do what we ask them to do. We don't have to worry about the knife coming out from, pulling the knife out of our backs with Pisces. So they want you. It's coming in very fast. There's a lot of trust towards you, which is good, right? But there's also a little bit of like, be careful with this. There's a little bit of like, people really like you, but they might be expecting something that you can't deliver in the beginning. Don't worry about that. If there's something that they're expecting that you can't deliver, once they realize that, they'll just bring you up to speed. They'll bring you up to speed, or they'll change it how they need to. Because I feel like when I first get involved in whatever this is, they're expecting something that I can't do. I'm like, I don't know how to do that. And they're like, all right, then we'll either train you or we'll just change this so that part of it is not your responsibility. Because they want you because they can trust you. So don't be afraid if you can't do a part of it or you're like, I don't know how to do that. Just bring it forward and just be honest about it. All right, I really like this. I really want to do this, but this one piece here, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't. And they're like, well, would you be willing to learn? And if you're like, yes, they'll go that route. Or they'll change it. They want you in this position. Again, this trust is a big thing. And I feel, again, you really want this, whatever this is. It's just, again, one of those things where I didn't know I wanted that type thing. Now, I think we already talked about this. This is the void coming in. That's what I was just talking about. Like, there's going to be a piece of this where it's kind of like, just be honest. I feel like, again, they're asking you for something. You're like, I don't know how to do that. Just be honest and be on the forefront about it. Don't try to make it fit. Don't do that to yourself. You're going to regret it. Just be like, you know what, I really want this position. I really want this to happen, but like I don't know how to do this. I want to, I just don't. Just be honest and right up front about it. You get more fans. You get more people kind of like, yep, that's why we chose Pisces, because Pisces tells us the truth. Don't try to make it work. Don't try to fake it till you make it. This is one of those times. Do not do that. Just they're looking for truth. Your honesty is what they're really, really valuing. They know you can do it long term. Like they feel like they made a great choice, but it's more about the honesty and the forthcoming and the bringing things forward. Letting them know. Don't try to fake it till you make it. All right, that was the advice they're saying. Don't do this. Don't try to fake it till you make it, because you're gonna end up in a coffin. You're gonna end up well, that looks like a graveyard. This is the Eight of Cups, but that's interesting. Kind of like we're going to have to walk on from this and go on to something else. If you try to fake it till you make it, you might, usher yourself right out of an opportunity. Don't fake it till you make it. It's not going to work. This came in upside down, saying don't do that. Don't do that. Do yourself a favor. If you're able to just bring it forward and just say, you know what, I just don't. You get a lot of healing through this. It's not just you that gets the healing. That's over here. It's not just you that gets the healing. There's a lot of healing in this situation that needs to happen. We need more truthfulness. We need more honesty. The road will change. Things will be moved around. It'll work out. This goes better. Again, I feel like you're gonna talk yourself right out of an opportunity if you try to fake it till you make it, because people are going to be like, oh, here's another one trying to, pull the wool over our eyes. Right now, they don't feel like you would do that. Prove to them that they're right. It goes to your benefit. Just don't fake it till you make it. Just, tell them, I don't know how to do this. Keep going. They want you there. People want you there. What is that? They don't want you. They won't be very willing to give up on you. They're going to protect you. They're going to help you move forward. Whatever they can do to make this work to where you can do it. It's about your honesty. It's about how you're forthcoming and you tell them the truth. It's about the honesty. It's really, really big about the honesty here. They'll protect you. They will look out for you. They will protect you. You'd be surprised how tight you get in with these people because of that. And then just as long as you're honest and you just keep telling people and you just put in that honest effort, you try to make it work, then when you get that far, like it's kind of like, how to explain this? It's kind of like they want you to like draw a portrait, for example. I'm just going to use art analogy. And you're like, well, I can do stick figures. All right, you need to tell the truth on that. When you get so far and you're like, they teach you and you're like, you can draw a portrait, which you'd be surprised. People can learn that quicker than they think. Probably only takes like 6-7 months. And I feel like people can actually do more than they realize. They can make a good likeness anyway. I don't know why I'm going there, but there you go. Once you get that far, that might be more of a place where you can be more liberal and you can be more like, okay, I can do the basis of the job. Now I can fake it till I make it a little bit, but I have to watch it and make sure I don't go too far with it. Don't go too far. Once you, like in the beginning, you don't want to fake it till you make it at all. When you get down the road a little bit and you know a bit and you have a few things under your belt, just be very careful how far you take it. Don't fake it till you make it. Don't make big decisions without people knowing. They don't seem to want that. They want that you're going to ask. Don't be completely dependent on other people, which I know may seem like a quagmire here, but at the same thing, don't go too far ahead. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like cooking with certain people. Like tell them to rate the list out of what they want. If you know that they're particular, like for certain like brands of things that they want bought, ask them what brands they want, and then just try to make them put it down. I don't care. If they don't care, then just get the brands. Like if you're going to the grocery store and you're getting 5 different things like canned tomatoes, pasta, and whatever. Tell them like if there's certain brands, tell me, or I'm just gonna get whatever I feel is necessary. So like just make sure like you get into that. Like don't run too far ahead, but like get what they need, and like if they don't say something specific, give them a chance to. It may seem a little bit convoluted there, but I'm getting like when you get that far, you'll know what to do. That's later though. That's later. These people like to stay in control, whoever they are. Yeah, no, that's your natural energy. I feel like you're going to ask anyway. Put it out there what you want. Put it out there when you can't do something. Don't fake it till you make it. Later on, a little bit, you can a little bit, but they don't want that. These people don't want that. They want that you're going to ask. They want that you're going to keep them informed. There might be a thing with micromanaging here. Not you micromanaging anybody, but somebody trying to micromanage you. When you see it, deal with it however works best for you, because that might kind of develop later. Keep that in mind as you keep going. I don't think it's going to bother you for some reason. So, anything else? All right, I'm going to shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below. Same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.